Welcome!
Yay!
Happy Thursday, everybody. We are happy that you are tuning in. Wow, do we have a great show for you tonight.
We do. It's going to be a really fun night, really special. So find a cozy spot wherever you are, and let's hang for a little bit. I hope that your day has been full of encouragement and hope. We're in this thing together, and actually, Rich and I aren't alone here in the house right now. We have a friend who is here. We have a family member who is right behind the light, but I'm going to wait to introduce him. Rich, how was your day?
I had a great day. We want to welcome all you guys to this show tonight. This is Live with Rich in DC. Hello to everybody there on Facebook and
official.
YouTube and Boo Church, everyone there on DC's World, and of course, everyone there on my IG. We've got a great night planned tonight. Let me just give you some things that are going to be happening. We are going to be meeting contestant number 3. Her name is, who we call tonight?
Sarah.
Sarah is who we are calling. Also, we're going to be talking to a good friend of mine. Spread the word right now. Carl Lentz is coming on the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Carl, we'll bring him on in about 10 minutes, so let some people know. But we started this show because of COVID-19. We have been quarantined in our house now for 2 weeks. Not sure how long you have been in your home, but tonight we want to encourage you and hopefully entertain you. So David D, my brother-in-law, he's behind the camera. What's the plan for tonight, my friend?
Man, we're going to start off with a little game as usual. Tonight's game is called Hum-a-Dum-Dum.
Okay, we're going to reverse this tonight.
No!
Is that really?
Hum-a-Dum-Dum.
Hum-a-dum-dum.
All right,
Hum-a-dum-a-dum-a.
Well, listen, okay.
Hum-a-dum-a-ding-dong.
Tomorrow night we're going to throw the biggest pajama party. I cannot wait.
Yep.
I want you to get your
That's what we do.
pajamas.
Friday
We're going to go
night.
into our bedroom tomorrow night. Going to get risque. We're talking sex, marriage, dating tomorrow night.
Friday.
Get your pajamas tomorrow night, Friday.
Tomorrow.
So we'll play that game tomorrow night. David Lee, I'm changing things up.
It's a great
Ladies and
game.
gentlemen, welcome my brother-in-law, the roommate that will never move out. Make some noise.
Never leaving, man.
Wow.
Never leaving.
Look at this outfit tonight.
Yeah.
Where do you get these outfits?
Man, I got a closet full of gold. I can tell
Bro,
you.
are you in full denim?
Yeah, full denim.
Bro,
That's
like,
called a Canadian tuxedo.
it is called a Canadian tuxedo.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very sharp.
It's very...
Sit down. I want to reverse it tonight, Don Shu. I haven't told Don Shu this yet either, but I want to tell David D. David D has been living with us. How long have you been living with us now?
16 years.
So we always tell people, we got 2 kids, but really, it's like we got 3.
Yeah, I'm their kid.
Like dumb jokes, Okay.
I know, I was supposed to laugh.
Yeah, so anyways,
Sorry.
you've been playing games on us the last few weeks. I thought tonight we would have a little game. I brought my yellow bag tonight.
Yellow bag
And
it is.
I've never done this before. This is... I've always wanted to do this, yeah.
So every morning play Hum-a-Dum-Dum.
I play Hum-a-Dum-Dum. Every day I wake up.
Hum-a-dum-dum.
Every day I wake up
No.
the last 2 years, and I have to. First thing I do is I wake up, and I wake my son Wyatt up, and then we wake Wild up. And if you've got kids, you do this as well. You have to grab a bottle, and you get the bottle out, and then Wyatt has his own kind of formula, and Wild has his own kind of formula. Tonight I brought some of Wild's formula, and I've always wanted to see a grown-up.
Drinking yourself then.
How many want to see David D drink some formula? I have no
I'm
idea
not
what it
going
tastes
to
like.
let Wild drink from this bottle.
No. I just thought tonight you should.
What is that supposed to mean?
I thought you should be sipping on a bottle tonight, a little
Precautionary.
baby. Okay.
Precautionary.
That's disgusting.
So what we do is we take 1 scoop of the formula like this.
Okay.
You put it all
Can I
over my
hold it for you?
laptop.
Hold on.
Can I hold
It's a
it?
brand new.
Stop.
You got to put it in it so you don't
Bro, that's
spill
a
it.
2013.
You're right there. There you
Come
go.
on, man.
Great
Sorry.
job. 1, 2, 3,
Okay, that's good. Wait, I'll do 4.
This stuff smells terrible.
4. Okay.
I make these bottles all the time too, Rich. So what? You should have to drink what I drink.
No. Hold on. Here at our house, by the way, this show
I was
is
not
sponsored
expecting this.
by Britta. Thank you, Britta, so much for
Thank
sponsoring
you
the
so
show.
much, Britta.
Thank you for all the free
I'm gonna-
stuff.
I
Thank
think
you
I'm
for
gonna
all
throw
that
up.
you've been sending.
Filtering our
So we
water
get
for
Britta.
years.
Yeah, Britta.
Thanks for sponsoring
I
our
didn't
show,
expect
Britta.
to do this on
You
tonight.
filter our show.
Britta's been sending stuff in like crazy.
Just
This is sick.
purifying.
I don't want to do this, bro. I'm serious.
Sorry, I have a gag reflex.
You gotta shake it.
Hey, the first time
Oh, no,
David
you
ever
gotta put the
changed
blue part in
my
or
son's
it'll go
diaper,
everywhere.
he almost
You don't-
vomited.
You gotta put the blue thing in.
That's
Or
true.
it'll go everywhere.
I gagged. I did gag the first time I did
Why?
that.
Do you have a weak stomach, D?
Dude, I can't take that stuff.
Here we go.
This is gross.
I'm
This
just
is
not
called-
ready.
This is called adult bottle. This is called adult bottle.
And what
I don't
is
wanna
he?
do this,
He
bro.
just has to.
Gotta
I'm
sip
gonna
it.
just one
Gotta
sip.
drink the whole thing tonight.
No way, bro.
Yes.
This is so gross,
Yes,
you
you
guys.
do.
What are we
Why do you never have to do dumb?
I had to play that
You
stupid
shake
game
my
last
head and
night.
make me drink
Here we go.
freaking baby
All right, come on. Let's go, folks. Come on, make some noise. We got him coming on
I
right
gotta
now.
drink it
Cheer
out of
on.
the nipple?
Yes.
Stop.
Don't use that language, but yes. Okay, go. Go for it.
Just
Just try it.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I'm
Just
dead
try it.
serious.
Just see what happens. Just
Just
try it.
see. Just see.
Let's go. It's a bottle. Go. Ah!
I'm gonna throw up. I'm dead
No,
serious.
stop. Drink a little bit more.
No, I'm serious.
Drink a little bit
What
more.
else is in this bag? This is assault.
Honestly, sit right down. Hold on. You have to.
I'm gonna throw up.
Tell us what it tastes like.
It's the worst thing I've ever
What does
had.
it taste like?
Iron, right? There's iron in it.
Give me the clippers or I'm not sitting.
Stop. I won't do that again.
Are my sideburns gone?
No, they're good. You look good. That chunk. Go. Honestly, is that as bad as we think it, or it's not that bad? Because Wyatt drinks that thing like you wouldn't believe it. So
Don't drink anymore. It's
liquid
making
gold.
me
What does
sick.
it taste like? Describe the taste.
No, that's not
Dude,
liquid gold.
I can't drink all this.
Can you just describe the taste a little bit?
It's like
Formula is not
cardboard.
liquid gold.
Cardboard. We taste it.
Oh my
This
god.
is so against. This is so against COVID regulation. Stop sharing a bottle.
That's actually disgusting, bro. I'm serious.
Stop. Okay, anyway. Well, guys, how was your Thursday?
That is
Oh my
awful.
goodness.
It's really shocking. Why does Wyatt like that so much?
Because
And I made
it's
this
all he's
thin
ever
tonight.
tasted in his whole
I
life.
made this thin. Disgusting. Well, hey, once again, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we just tried formula for the first time. David D enjoyed it. I will get on the line tonight. One of my heroes, one of my best friends. We're going to call Pastor Carl Lentz from Hillsong, New York City. Now, Don Free, if you haven't heard the news yet, Carl was diagnosed with COVID-19, and so he's on the upside now. So I thought we would check in tonight, get some information on what's happening in New York, and say hello to our good friend. Here we go. I can't hear it. Dad!
That's me.
Dad, how are you? How are you?
Good.
You gotta turn your screen so we can see you in the landscape view.
Man, is this what you were trying to explain to me before?
Yeah, kind of, but you gotta unlock your phone.
And then you
Landscape,
turn it.
You mean long ways?
Just turn it
Yeah,
to the
long
side.
ways. Yeah, like a.
Hold on. I got
Watch
this,
this.
guys.
This is awesome. Yes!
Hey!
Let's go.
Look at that,
You
man.
look great.
You know how
I need some water.
we didn't get it to be where it was? And then I immediately had to switch it to landscape, and it really threw me off, guys.
Well, you did it. Thank you so much for coming on our show. There's been a lot of requests for appearances by you. And so far, you are by far our biggest celebrity.
Yeah, this is big.
We had Chad Beach last night, but you're taking it to another level.
Well, I love you guys. This has been an awesome reprieve from regular life, is tuning into this every night.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are calling us right now. They want to syndicate the show. We're not sure. We're just checking all of our options before you met.
Well, what's the best offer? Are we talking E? Are we talking straight to you?
Well, you know, Oxygen's been calling us like crazy again. You know, we had pretty big numbers with our reality show. That was really the man trying to suppress us. I think we were doing about, 1,200 views a night. So with stuff like that,
This is just taking off. Carl, you look great. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm I think I'm getting on the other side of this corona,
Thank
which is a
God.
blessing. Yeah, thank you for thinking of me, praying for me. And yeah, I feel good. I feel excited, actually, just to be kind of feeling better.
I think there's a lot of people, Carl. Obviously, New York's getting hit really hard right now. We're down here in Miami, but there are definitely a lot of people in our local community that are very anxious and fearful and afraid. Is there anything that, maybe just take us through, what your experience has been, in New York, but also just personally going through COVID-19? Because I think the fact that you are talking to us right now gives a lot of people hope that just because you get it, it's not necessarily a death sentence.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, as we know, I talked to Judah a couple days ago. That's been my only IG live appearance. Like that's a thing.
Yeah, totally.
Exclusive.
And I was just saying how it is a deadly thing for a lot of our elderly, and some of the narrative has just been like it only affects elderly people. That's not true, but even if it was, man, like what does that mean? Our elderly matter so much,
right?
Yeah,
they give so much. So even if it was that, but yeah, I'm 41, pretty healthy. I feel good. We took all the precautions we could, and I think we tried to stay right ahead of it. Like we were really honoring of the mandates given by the government and all that. And then I think a bunch of people just started to come down with that. And it just kind of hits you slowly to a degree. And then all of a sudden it just kind of gets you. And it's rough. And I think on one hand, it's been interesting to go through it so we can really, really empathize with people that are dealing with it. And then on the other hand, we're also able to give people a little bit of a look at, it's not always going to be debilitating. It's not the scariest thing in the world. But it's really serious. So I think we're able to just give a little bit of perspective.
Sure. And with your personal experience, what kind of symptoms did you experience? And like anything you can like share with us about like what's it like having it from your personal experience?
Hey, I wish you could see how crazy my house is right now. First of all, how's my lighting? Like that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you should see the setup we have.
Like propping up a light, so I wouldn't let your show down.
You look great.
I mean, bro, we got thousands
really
of attendance tonight. Yeah.
Thousands. I only do it for 10,000 eyes.
Yeah, right. We don't have that many tonight.
It was a really good one. What was your question?
I just think people are today. You and I were talking, and like I was kind of curious, like what personally has been your symptoms? Like what have you experienced? Is it just like the flu, or it's this is something I've never experienced?
You know how when you start coming down with something, your body you can just feel it.
Yeah.
You can't put your finger on it, but you can just kind of start to sense that something's up. That's kind of what I started to feel. And then I started to feel really achy. And then from there, it's at night is really when it gets you because you just can't sleep. Your back tightens up. And it's a weird feeling, man. It's hard to describe. And then a couple of days later, like, JT on our team, a lot of people might know, he's a guy on our staff. He got hit with what seems to be a little bit of a worse strand of it because he got double pneumonia.
Jeez.
And we were talking on the phone a lot that day, and I could progressively hear his breathing getting worse. And I'm like, bro, you need to go back to the hospital. And he did. And the doctor was like, it's a good thing you came in because this is serious. So everybody handles it differently. It hits your body differently. And so my symptoms weren't severe. I didn't have a fever the whole time, but I had like chills a bunch. So I was checking my temperature every 20 minutes.
Jeez.
Well, we're so grateful you're doing better. It's so good to see your face. Can't wait till we're in the same city, hopefully sooner than later. We love you so much.
Love you guys.
Carl, what would you say to anybody who's just watching right now that maybe is afraid or concerned? Any kind of encouragement you could give to people, especially like, what's the hope? Like, I think so many people, there's so many unknowns. What's kind of keeping you going? What are you telling people at Hillsong, New York City? What are you telling friends? You encouraged me today just talking to you. Maybe just take a moment and encourage some folks.
I think none of us are just going to get through this. We're going to get out of it better. I know with our church, I mean, nobody asked for this at all. I would hate to even make it, be one of those statements where it's like, God's going to use this. But of course, God's going to use it. But I do think that this is going to do something in us, in the church, in our lives. And if we're smart, we're going to take it and make it something that matters.
Yes.
And whether it's starting to value things you didn't value, or especially church-wise, I really think that the church is going to grow from this.
Amen.
Not just ours, but the local church, because you can't shut us down.
Yeah.
Not affording. You can't quarantine the gospel.
No.
And I think, if anything, it shows you what you love. It shows you what you really need in church. And it's not the buildings; it's the people.
Right.
So it's actually a good thing that sometimes, everything gets put on pause. You start looking around, you're like, man, I was talking to our staff the other day on the Zoom thing, and I just was like, man, I really miss y'all. When you see somebody every day, you take it for granted. But when it's taken from you, you're like, oh my gosh, I love these people. And so I really think that that God's grace is going to cover it. I know a lot of people are worried about finances, jobs being lost and what the economy is going to do. Yeah. But none of this stuff shocks God.
That's right.
We've been through hard financial times before as a people, and we're resilient. I just feel like you have to choose, whether to look at the faith side or the fear side. And I know it seems cliche, but it takes just as much effort to put faith hypotheticals as it does fear.
Exactly right.
That's so good.
So
yes.
It's almost like if I'm going to take all that time to think about what happens if I lose my job, what happens if I lose my house, what happens if why not spend that much time going the other way? And what if God brings out something else?
Exactly.
Totally agree.
That is faith.
Right.
So I'm excited. As crazy as that is, I just feel like this is when we thrive.
Totally.
The whole thing of being a Christian is that our God shows up when the odds are against us and when things are kind of being pushed at you. And I'm excited to see what He does through it.
Such a good word.
I believe it.
We for sure definitely here are seeing the fact that it's forcing us to be innovative. Here we are in our kitchen tonight with 14 phones, a laptop, and some weird light, but we're doing whatever it takes to stay connected to people and encourage people. I think the best thing I saw from this past weekend, because it's kind of fun, because Church Online allows you to go to everybody's church. And so I stopped by Hillsong, New York City this week, my church in New York. And the best thing I saw was the fact that you were preaching, but you brought all those poster boards of all your friends. That's how I feel too. It's like, I don't really need a live audience, but man, I just need a little bit of support. So like, I needed something, and I was really sick, bro. Like we were smart because Bradley, one of our amazing tech guys who does some of the lighting and the filming and all that, he got a positive test as well. So we were able to film because we were both in the positive club. But I told him halfway through, I'm like, bro, I'm having trouble remembering where I am. It was crazy. So to even get anything on film was a miracle in and of itself.
Wow.
Well, the message was very encouraging.
Yeah, big time.
It was.
Well, I wish I would have had a bigger picture of you. Better yet, I should have put a picture of DC. Yeah, that would have been good and provocative, and it would have left a lot of questions for people. Just one of your friends' wives. If you have the other ones up there, it's like and not me.
Or family.
That would be.
I just couldn't find any other photos. I just have all my friends and those shirts.
This is the scandal of grace. It's like, what are you talking about?
You guys are ridiculous.
All right, Carl. So a big part of our show right now is we're trying to get my brother-in-law, David D. It's a freaking shame he still lives with me, but we're going to get him married. And so we've had 21 applications. We're about to go on the line with Sarah.
Yep.
And any advice you can give to David D. or anybody
I'm
out
pretty
there
nervous right now.
in the relationship category?
Freaking out a little bit.
I feel like one of David's biggest problems is his looks.
Yes.
Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Every time I look at him, I'm like, man, God can do a lot, but He can't do that much.
Yeah, we are praying for grace in that category for
I
sure.
do think whoever I do think whoever the prospective daters are. I will say a couple things about that man. He is. Hold on, I got some visitors.
What's up?
Yo, you guys crushed
How
that
are you?
TikTok dance, man.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
Thank you.
You guys, don't you look who it is? It's
Best people on the
Did you see
planet.
their TikTok dance
Even
today?
Charlie, I love you guys so much.
Did you see them in the Drew gear?
Heck yeah, I saw you.
And
You were
jeez,
dancing your tails
My
off. I
goodness.
loved it.
Scandal of grace.
I gotta learn the moves. I gotta
Oh my
learn them.
goodness.
They've been real busy reading their Bible all day.
Praise God.
Let's
Get
go.
out of the house.
Yeah.
Get out of your Bible.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Love you.
Love you guys.
so much.
Back to the young man in the middle of the screen. Dog, I don't know if I've met anybody as humble and gifted and cool.
Dude,
He's got all those things kind of intertwined. So
You're the best.
whoever wins, it's a heck of a lottery ticket right there, boy.
I said I would fly him to Miami. I'm sending him on a
love
date.
you.
I'll pay for everything. Chili's, even Cheesecake Factory if they want. But we'll just see what happens. We'll film it and we'll let the Lord do His work.
Are you guys gonna have a chaperon for that first date?
Absolutely.
No way.
We were wondering if you could
We were
go.
wondering if you would be
You
willing.
are no one.
I'm going.
Bro, this is the
Yeah,
game
you're
growing right now, man.
We're doing
I
it.
would make that so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's had a boyfriend kind of early stages, and I make everything awkward instantly, and I'm okay with all of it.
Accountability,
Give me
man.
give me an awkward question that maybe a lot of dads wouldn't ask their daughter's boyfriend the first date that you would ask.
The first thing I asked
Here we go. This is good.
this young man was, does he look at pornography?
Wow.
Right away. And he was kind of hesitant. And I was like, there is no question number 2. And if you answer question 1, I'm just kidding. Like I did go. I talked about just whatever. But this happens to be a legend. Like this young man was a good man.
Yeah,
handled it really well. But yeah, I feel like if you don't start there, it's going to take too long to get to what you need to be talking about. So
you're the best.
Talk about dreams, goals, grades, how he treats his mother. And
Yeah.
basically said I'm going to be watching all that.
Which, by the way, we're going to be asking David D all of these questions tomorrow night from our bedroom for the pajama party. Does he look at porn? Has he ever done anything illegal?
God.
And
I want my wife to know, man.
how does he feel about
She
his
needs to
mother?
know.
And so we're going to find all those.
I want a lie detector too, though. I
Yes.
want sweet
Yeah.
Christian answers. Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to hear all this stuff that it's covered by the blood. We know that. The question is, what have you?
What's not covered?
Yeah, what's uncovered that you're covering up? Okay, we're taking it too far.
Wow.
Don't you
I
get
need a
embarrassed.
girl
This is getting
now.
deep,
I'm
man.
so outnumbered.
You gotta
I'm
weigh in.
done.
You
This
gotta
is
weigh
getting
in.
deep
Please.
quick.
Uncle Carl.
Hey, have you noticed how it's hard to even fathom what dating would be like now for these? Me and Laura have been dating. We started dating when we were 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 42 in November. So it's like I really got to do my research before I even give dating advice.
Well, that's just the thing, bro. Before they.
So true.
MySpace, bro. When I was a youth pastor, I was anti-MySpace. I remember getting on somebody about that. Like, man, get off that. That's the devil's playground.
That's not funny. It's totally real. I'm just saying, it's like, man, we've come far. We've come a long
Playground
way.
took over the world.
Yeah.
We're all playing now.
The playground is the globe now.
Everybody's playing.
We're all playing.
We're in our basements with lights.
Yeah, we're all living a continuous recess, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about anymore. It's so bizarre.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys continue this combo later.
I love this.
We love you so
This is so
much.
good.
Thank you for calling in, and we're gonna get you on the first date, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
love you, Carl.
Pastor Carl
You're the
Lentz.
best.
I love you so much,
Pray for
Carl.
you.
You're the best.
On your date, leave
Yes.
the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
You got it. You're going to be there, so you can help with that.
All right, folks, you just
I love
heard
you.
from Pastor Carl Lentz, Hillsong, New York City. One of my heroes, one of my mentors. Don Shree, what do you think of the call?
I thought there was a lot of truth there, a lot of stuff that you can apply, David D.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually thought that what he was saying about COVID is so important.
Yeah.
And I loved when he said that instead of going through hypotheticals about what could happen that's bad, I actually think about the good, because I was just talking to our team about that a couple of days ago. I'm like, every time my thoughts start to go down a road of what this could turn into that's negative, instead, I'm going to start to speak my faith and say what I see in the future. And I just encourage you. I think that's the best wisdom that Carl just shared. Like, instead of letting your thoughts go down like all the horrible rabbit trails, why don't you just start to direct your thoughts towards what you can't wait to see God do? I can't wait till we are gathered worshiping again. I can't wait to see what God's going to do in people's hearts. I can't wait to see the stories of restoration and healing. Like, I can't wait to see all of that. So let's let our minds go down that route.
It's very, very good. Fear says what if, faith says even if.
Come
So
on.
we're going to keep speaking that out. All right, we like to have a lot of fun on the show, as you can tell. We are in our house. If you're just joining us, this is Live with Richie in DC. And part of our mission on this show is to get David D to find some purpose in this waiting quarantine season.
He finds a wife, finds a good thing.
It's called COVID-19
Find
Love.
your wife in the waiting.
Tonight, we're going to meet contestant number 3. Her name is Sarah. Can we bring Sarah on the line?
Sarah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sarah. Man, it's good to see people
Biblical
tonight.
name.
Here we go.
Man, I'm freaking out.
Me too.
Hi,
Oh, wow,
Sarah.
Sarah.
How are you?
How are
How
you?
you guys doing?
Good. Can you turn your phone to the side or unlock it maybe just so we can get you into the frame? There's that way. Then how do we get it to go long ways? How do I call it?
It's unlocked.
Oh, there you
Oh,
Let's
perfect.
go, Sarah.
go. Sarah, good to see you. How you feeling?
Good. I'm slightly nervous. My throat's a little dry, but like it's cool.
Same.
Come on.
Same.
We're so glad that
Drink
you're
baby
on
milk.
with us tonight. How you doing? You good?
I'm feeling good. Like I was telling Mariana earlier, she's the one who reached out to me, and Carrie. It's just so cool, like getting to even talk to 2, 3 of the most influential leaders like in our generation right now. this is incredible. So like I honor you guys. You guys are just such a blessing to the world, and I praise the Lord big time for you. So yeah.
Wow.
We're so
Sarah,
We're honored you say that, but we are honored that you're on tonight, honestly. Glad we get to meet you, get to know you a little bit. Thanks for just having fun with us. This has been obviously a crazy few weeks, and I think that these nights, like when we can just meet new friends and spend time together and get to know you. So thanks for coming on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Sarah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how old are you?
Yeah. So I'm 24. I am from Broward County. So like,
Come on!
Let's go.
Of you guys.
Yeah.
I was born in Miami, but I was raised in Broward County. I went to school in Hollywood, Florida.
Come on.
For high school, I went to school or college in Orlando. Here's me forgetting my life. In Orlando, and I am actually going to be pursuing my master's in marriage and family therapy at UM.
Whoa!
Nice.
So yeah,
Awesome.
by the grace of God, that's God. So I'm excited.
So you're going to have to start going to VU then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I am so excited
Go.
about this. So you're pursuing marriage and family therapy at UM.
Yeah.
That's going to be incredible. I'm so fired up you're coming to our city.
I love it. All right, so Sarah, we really have a mission here to get David D. We got to find David D, a partner and a friend.
Just
and
that time.
I just feel like tonight there's love in the air. There's a whole lot of potential here. David D's prepared a few questions. He just wants to get to know you.
Yeah.
Is that okay if he asks you a couple questions? Once again, ultimately, this is going to be done in just a very, arbitrary, bizarre way. I'm going to make the decision on all this. So David D doesn't have to say
I don't
so.
have to say it's an arranged
But I am looking
marriage.
for chemistry. I'm looking for, just the same
Sparks.
Yeah, sparks.
I'm looking
looking for
sparks.
spiritual sparks.
Sparks.
Yeah,
Fireworks.
spiritual
Sparks,
fireworks.
man. Spiritual sparks.
Boom.
Laugh sparks.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, I do have some questions. I took some time today, about 4 hours, and I wrote down some questions that I think are vital in a relationship. And so I'm going to ask them to you, and we're going to go rapid fire. We want like first response, genuine response.
Yep.
Where's the buzzer at?
Oh, I don't have it.
Promise?
Yeah, good.
Okay. First response, genuine response. And so I'm about to start. You ready?
Yeah, so ready.
All right, count me down from 3.
3, 2, 1.
Princess Ariel or Princess Jasmine?
Oh, Princess Jasmine.
Nice.
First celebrity crush?
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Nice. Dawn or dusk?
Dawn.
If you could travel back in time, what period would you go to?
80s.
Nice.
Do you snore?
No.
Okay, because I do. Place you most want to travel?
Oh, man. Ooh. I went on a mission trip to Italy, and I want to go back to Italy.
Very nice. Favorite junk food?
Oh, wow.
It's big.
Honestly, Chick-fil-A and McDonald's.
Nice. All right, we'll pause there. What's your order at McDonald's?
I'm a McChicken kind of gal.
Very nice. The
Very
spicy McChicken or McChicken?
I had the spicy for the first time literally maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When feeling it. Kind of like hurt me a little bit.
Yeah,
but
it
was,
hurts.
Like, regular.
Yeah. Okay.
I've only made one order at McDonald's my entire 35 years of life. It's a number 2 plain, 2 cheeseburgers, supersized.
You're missing out, man. You're missing out. All right, back to it.
Yes.
Favorite childhood TV show?
Oh. Wow. Between the Lions, I don't know if anybody knows that's like way back.
The Lions. I don't know that.
Between the Lions.
Oh, between the lines.
Oh, between the lines.
The Lions. Yeah.
Great.
Very
So
nice. Favorite season of the year?
Oh, winter.
Nice.
Wow.
Last
we got a poet.
I love that you said that and you're from Broward.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't get much of a winter.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
That's
All right.
one day.
Right? Last Halloween costume.
Oh, I was never allowed to trick or treat. We're that family.
Good. David,
What
he's
about-
still that guy.
Yeah, I'm not allowed either. My mom still won't let me. But harvest parties, right? Harvest parties are killer.
I have that, yes.
Yeah, all right.
Harvest party.
All right, cake or pie?
Cake.
Great answer.
Yes.
Do you ever post inspirational quotes on social media? Be honest. Do you do it?
I did on my 23rd birthday last year. It said like make your heart the prettiest thing about you.
I love that.
love
People
it.
need that. Great
You're
answers.
amazing. Those are good questions.
Great
too.
answers.
I love
10
it.
out of 10.
All right, Sarah, I got a
Great
couple
job.
questions for you myself.
Yeah.
Give me the worst?
Wow.
Okay, can I tell you guys, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I've never dated someone before. I've been
Okay.
in serious life, but I've never dated someone before.
So
Here we go.
what's like maybe the worst? Like, did you ever have like someone you kind of liked and then it just went bad? Like, or I don't know. You got any good embarrassing story? You know, like what's a good embarrassing moment?
So, going back to Don Cherie's story about her embarrassing story with the
Yeah.
so similar to that, I am a dancer. I used to dance competitively, and it's like recital. I'm at a new company. I was with one dance studio for years. Then I left my senior year in high school, and like it's our hip hop number. Like I've never done recital with them before. I'm killing it, and I knew I had a quick change after that. So that's like when obviously like kind of self-explanatory when you have to quickly change for the next number. And so I put my costume on underneath, but I didn't put it up like on all the way.
Ooh.
And so like I'm killing, and I'm looking to the left, and they're like, pull it up, and I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh my
I
gosh.
feel a breeze brush me, and I'm like, this can't be good. This is
That is a
my
nightmare.
the worst
God.
feeling ever.
That is a nightmare.
That's actually terrible.
You know what's funny? Like
That's horrible.
there's all these videos like going viral right now, and someone sent me this video today because everyone's working from home on Zoom, which our team's working on Zoom. And someone has this Zoom call. It's like a team of like 12 people working, and this girl's like full on giving like a speech and like breaking down the days of work. And someone in the Zoom call, this girl, she goes into the bathroom, and I think she thinks that she like tilts the computer away, but she starts going to the bathroom, and you start seeing her on the Zoom call like, "What are you like?" And then she gets embarrassed and has to move the Zoom.
I bet there's so many mistakes like
Oh
that in the
my
last 2 weeks.
Oh
I bet
my
there's
goodness.
so many.
That's horrible.
We're happy right here on our team. So Sarah, really quick before we sing some songs, anything that you'd like, anything that you want to say, or any, you have anything prepared that you'd like to say to David D and the rest of us in the world, just about why you'd be a great
I
candidate?
have a poem.
Let's
Yes,
go!
let's
Like
go!
poems! Yeah!
Poems!
We love poetry here!
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
Haikus!
This one is called David D. David. Kept it simple.
Ooh, strong, direct.
So here we go. So this poem is based on Luke chapter 10, verse 2.
Oh my
In this, the Bible says that the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few.
Amen.
While I'm content and happy and doing the Lord's work alone, about a week ago, God's divine appointment brought me straight to my phone. On IG Live, a potential mate I did see in none other than the one and only David D. God is Lord of the harvest, and I seek to give him my best, but I can't help but think, who will I help with the rest?
Wow.
So let's love, preach, teach, and sing that others may know him, so that all our hard work will be worth it in the end. In Mark 10, it declares that he sent them out 2 by 2. So let's follow Jesus' example and do this just me and you.
Whoa!
Dang!
She's dropping
She
the
just
energy.
smashed that!
Wow.
That was incredible. Did you really write that?
I did. I did. I went through between this and like changing the lyrics to Boyfriend by Justin Bieber or another poem. And I was like,
Yeah!
Oh, Sarah.
So good.
That was the right one. Standing O. Bringing all that gospel in it, man. Bringing all that gospel.
Yeah, wait, here. You rock. You're so good. Honestly, I loved it. I live in a locker room.
Wow.
Don't say
Wow.
that.
Drink the bottle. All right, we're going to sing a song, Sarah. Join along with us, friends. This song came in. I believe the song is called Sweet Caroline. If you know it, sing along
Sing
with us.
it if you know
Here we
it!
go. Come on.
Where it begins. Okay, the snaps one.
Oh, sorry.
I can begin to know him, but then I know it's growing strong. Da 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 da. Wasn't the spring,
Da-da-dum,
and spring became the summer.
da-da-dum.
Who'd have believed you'd come along?
Nice.
Come on, hands.
Come on, if you know
Hands.
it, sing it.
Touching it, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never feel so good, so good, so good, so good. Ah! Again. Hannah, sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. Sing it, Sarah. I've been inclined. We love you, Sarah. Ba, ba, ba. To rain that you were one.
Let's sing What a Wonderful World. Let's sing What a Wonderful World for Sarah.
Oh my goodness.
One last song for the night. What a Wonderful World.
Let's do this.
Because there's a lot of fear out there.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Yeah.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I've watched them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
That was amazing.
That was great.
That was beautiful.
Thank
Sarah,
you.
we love you so much. You're the best contestant number 3 ever.
You're
incredible.
incredible.
Love you,
Wish you
Sarah.
Safety. We're
You're
proud of your
amazing.
form.
You're
Thanks for
amazing.
coming on tonight.
Talk to you soon.
God bless you. Good job, Sarah.
We love
Good
you.
job, good job, good job. Well, folks, what an amazing night we have had tonight. We talked to Carl Lentz. We met Sarah, contestant number 3. And we are just so encouraged, having fun together. We're hoping that you're encouraged tonight.
Yeah.
There's that beautiful passage in the scripture that talks about when David, when he was going through a tough day, he says that he encouraged himself in the Lord. And I really think right now in this season that we're in, if you're not careful, you'll simply listen to yourself. But you don't want to just listen to yourself. You want to learn to talk to yourself.
Come on.
Because when we talk to ourselves, that we get our words outside and we begin to encourage ourselves, we begin to preach to ourselves. This is a good season right now to make sure that your confession is louder than your circumstance. I know there's a lot of concerns, a lot of unknowns. But just because there's unknowns out in front of us doesn't mean that there aren't certain things that we do know. We know that our God's a deliverer. We know that our God is a protector. We know that our God is a healer. We know that our God is faithful to the very end. And so I just want to encourage you tonight. You're not in this all by yourself. God is with you, and there's many friends that are praying for you. And together we're going to get through this thing. Encourage yourself in the Lord. We love you so very, very much.
Yeah.
We count it an honor and a privilege that you'd come and spend 40 minutes or so with us, mucking around and having a good time. I do want to remind you that tomorrow night is pajama party, okay? And we're taking the pajama party to our room.
My room or your room?
My room. I don't know if I'm going to let you come tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
night, but we're going into our bedroom. Wear your pajamas, post about it, let some people know. Have Friday evening with us. We're going to be talking about dating and send your questions. And the team keeps getting, we'll sing some songs, but we love you very much.
We love you.
The best is yet to come. This too shall pass. I love y'all. God bless.
Go
Love
to
you guys.
sleep. Get rest.
Get some
Just
rest.
do it. Turn your
Amen.
phone off.
Take
Go
your
to
vitamins.
sleep.
Amen.
Go to
Amen.
sleep.
We love you.
Go to sleep.
Sarah, great job tonight.
All I do the whole night through is dream of you.
With the dawn, I still go on dreaming of you.
Every thought, everything